ADUs, accessory dwelling units. These are in-law apartments, basement or garage conversions, backyard cottages. They take a number of different forms. But the bottom line is we're building homes in ADUs, and these are a great, great way to bring online more quickly more homes.
I am Claire Morehouse. I am the Accessory Dwelling Unit Coordinator for the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities. Today, we had a very exciting day at the State House. We presented 8 winners for the ADU Design Challenge, and Governor Healey passed out awards, and we got to celebrate all of the amazing work from designers and design firms from across the Commonwealth who submitted as part of the challenge. And so now they can go on mass.gov/adudesigns and look at all of the great submissions. We had 92 of them for the design challenge. And they can not only view the winners, but download any plans that they're looking for. So that's floor plans, elevations, renderings, diagrams. All of that is free to download on mass.gov, and property owners are now welcome to take those plans to the designer, a builder, contractor, and work with that person or firm to make that plan site-specific for their property and get a little bit farther in their ADU development process. We're super excited because there's lots of things going on across the Commonwealth. We have lots of stakeholder partners that are all making it easier to develop an ADU and bringing resources together for property owners, whether it's financing, technical resources, technical solutions. So Mass.CC launched today a statewide ADU resource center. So in addition to passing out some great designs today, the state now has a resource center for property owners where you can learn about the process, average how much an ADU is going to cost, what you need to think about for your specific property, things you might encounter along the process. So it lays all of that out in a very digestible format for property owners to take a look at.
Now, back in December, we were outside in Lexington. Some of you were with us. It was a little cold. The snow hadn't come yet, thank goodness. But we were standing with a couple, a retired couple, who converted space in their yard to an ADU. They moved into that beautiful space, which we toured, and they turned their house over to her daughter and her young family. And it's a great example of what's possible with these ADUs.
I'm Ben Downing. I'm the new CEO of the Mass Clean Energy Center. The Mass Clean Energy Center is the state's quasi-public entity. We work on economic development and climate change together, both trying to make sure that there are more solutions out there to make sure that energy is affordable, that it has as little impact as possible on the environment, and that we're hitting our climate goals, and also that we're putting our friends, our family members, our neighbors to work in these new and growing industries. So how can we build more housing, but also bring down the cost and also reduce our impact on the environment, to reduce electric bills, to meet our climate goals as we move forward. So the work around ADUs, the work around high performance buildings generally is a sweet spot for Mass.CC. We're trying to do everything we can to make sure that people are able to grow their families, to live here in Massachusetts, to do so affordably, and to limit our impact on the environment moving forward. So we're incredibly excited to be part of this partnership to make sure that more new innovative designs around ADUs are out there.
In Wilmington, we met a married couple who had a new 14-month-old baby. They lived in their attached ADU while they renovated their main house. That saved them a ton of money from trying to find someplace else to live. And then when their baby came, they were hosting visiting family members in the ADU. That enabled them to help out and share the joy of raising a newborn, but not needing to be on top of each other while you're doing it. Really nice benefit of having a second unit.
So we're very interested in the intersection of high performance all electric building and housing. And so there's a really nice intersection between climate tech companies, including some like Reframe and Rareforms, who have a real mission driven approach to high performance building. Sometimes that means extremely efficient, and sometimes that means using materials that are low embodied carbon for low climate impact and actually can help solve climate crisis problems. This is all about economic development and climate and that intersection.
It's also why we worked hard years ago to pass the Affordable Homes Act, which made ADUs something that you can do by right in the state. Massachusetts, because of that, we're one of just a few states where you can do what we're doing. And we're excited about that. Now, we know that since we've done that, they've already proven popular. In 2025 alone, the first year of this law, we had more than 1,200 ADUs approved across 217 communities. So there's a huge interest in ADUs. And we thought, let's make it easier than ever to build an ADU.
So my name is Talitha Abramsen, and I am the Pioneer Valley ADU Accelerator program manager. So I will be working with homeowners who call in and ask for assistance with the very beginning stages of their project. And basically, I'm sort of like a doula, helping them through the very beginning process and then connecting them to other resources and professionals who may do a feasibility study, and then who they may work with as a builder and a manufacturer. So basically connecting them into a larger ecosystem of ADU professionals. And we're looking at building 20 all modular, all electric ADUs in the next 3 years. And so really helping people through those beginning stages is going to be the catalyst. And I'm excited to do that.
I especially want to recognize and thank Mass CEC for its leadership with the Resource Center and for piloting the Pioneer Valley ADU Accelerator. Together, we're ensuring homeowners have the resources they need to build high-quality, energy-efficient, and accessible ADUs.
Hi, I'm Katherine Straus with the Massachusetts Clean Energy Center, and we are here today demoing our ADU Wizard that's part of the statewide online ADU Resource Center, where homeowners can explore the ADU process from start to finish and explore different designs that they may want to build on their properties.
There's also technical resources like the ADU Financial Wizard, which was produced in tandem with FutureLot, and that allows property owners to search for their specific address and look at a lot of geographical information and data as it relates to their specific property, and play around with floor designs and figure out what are things they need to think about as it relates to their specific property.
Being able to see sort of what the rules allow for them, being able to see what they can afford, and then also seeing a curated list of plans and manufacturers and builders that can do this work gives people a head start on getting started on making that choice.
Well, as somebody who did the painstaking work of going to each town hall and town website to find the documents or the GIS and the mapping layers on Google, it took me a long time, and I came up with templates for each town that were very specific, that had all the documents that a person would need. Lo and behold, you guys developed all of that somebody can go and do for like 30 seconds and get a wonderful report back. So to me, it makes it really easy for a homeowner to access things if they don't have an ADU resource center right now in their backyard. So I think it's a 10 out of 10.
We put making ADUs as of right in the Affordable Homes Act because, as the governor said, we know that when we build new homes, that takes the pressure off the market, helps lower cost, and frankly, ADUs are part of the solution to addressing our housing shortage and lowering cost. We've got over 200,000 housing units to build to keep pace. That means we need some singles, we need some doubles, we need some triples, we need some grand slams. There's not one project that's going to deliver 220,000 units. We know that ADUs offer a creative solution to a whole host of challenges that families and homeowners might be dealing with.
I think it was a very impressive event. So many people came here. You can really see how important it is to the governor. And so many government entities are here to actually support this from happening. I'm happy that the state takes ADU so seriously. When we started the company, we actually focused first on Massachusetts. So I'm so happy to see that it actually came to this kind of event. One of the things that I like is actually seeing the flags here. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there are actually 351 flags, each one of a different municipality. And it's fun to know that our software actually powers each one of those municipalities, and they cover everything in terms of zoning.